I think two of the trials that stand out to me was when we first started working with Maxtima and Navicon and spring dead spot and take all root rot. And you could see these plots, I mean, literally pulling up to them. I know Cameron remembers this. You could always pick them out because of the amount of control that these materials provided. The second one, I don't know why this study always stuck with me, but we did an overseed study with these materials to look at turf tolerance. And we applied both of these with growth regulators and twice the label rate. And the overseed and the Bermuda grass were flawless. Compare that to, we looked at propiconazole in that mix, and there was some definite hindrance of not only the overseed, but the Bermuda grass. And again, I don't know why that trial's always stood out to me, but that was like the epitome of safety in my mind, because we saw it on two species at once.
Yeah, both on two species and young, really young plants coming up. So I definitely remember that trial. Another trial I think that stands out to me was, I think we tested this product up to 4x, Jim, in the middle of the summer, and the safety we saw. I mean, you don't see that with DMIs. So that's one that stands out to me, is looking at a 4x rate of a DMI on a cool season putting green in North Carolina in the middle of the summer, and no phyto, no damage there, is certainly impressive.
But Maxtima, what they've introduced to us, is very, very cost effective. And getting back to that point, I can foresee it as a wonderful dollar spot rotational partner for cool season fairways. And as we mentioned, some of the SDHIs that are used, others, Exemplar, Posterity, from competitors, they don't quite have anthracnose activity like Maxtima would. So automatically, if you look at, you could start the season with a Maxtima, rotate to an Exemplar, go to a Contact, and then back to a Maxtima like in July. I mean, that would be an outstanding fairway approach, and you have great rotation of the actives.
Yeah, I mean, I when I think about fairway use, obviously the range of diseases that these products control is excellent. And another thing I think about with fairway use is that labor involved. So I think when you're thinking about that, the longevity of the products you're putting out is going to be really important. So when applied preventively, we've seen Maxtima and Navicon, 21 to 28 days of control, and with intervals like that, you're going to be saving time and resources, and also getting, excellent performance there. So, I think these products, both can play a major role in fairways.
We pride ourselves on the amount of disease pressure that we get, and we have very few products that last 21 days. And that's where I think Maxtima is a standout for me. We've tested it in the mountains in North Carolina, which is a very hard environment for longevity because they get 60 to 70 inches of rainfall, and we were getting 21 days of control. Cameron remembers at Hound Ears. What's really interesting there too, is he mentioned the time savings. As we did studies, Maxtima still performed excellent. I wouldn't recommend it, but down to a half a gallon per 1,000 square feet of spray volume. But a gallon, it was flawless. So a lot of flexibility, I think, that the molecule provides, because it's, as he mentioned, it's very efficacious. It gives them flexibility to do what they want to do at their facility. As Cameron mentioned, if they do it preventatively or use the forecasting model, they can assume as much risk as they'd like. And this product in conjunction in a program, I think will allow them to stretch intervals if they so desire. which could save a lot of time, money, labor, especially with the ongoing pandemic. It was probably very important for them. Outside of that, I think more than labor and time is it gives them peace of mind that they're going to work. And to me, that's more important to a golf course superintendent, in my experience, than even saving time and labor. Is they want to know, I've spent the money on this, is it going to perform? And I think every person that's worked with it has seen that, and the growers have come to me and said how well these materials have performed.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. And I've been hearing a lot too, like, about a lot more concern, I think, about use rates as well. So Maxtima has a rate 0.2 to 0.8 fluid ounces, and Maxtima, or a Navicon, 0.7 to 0.85 on the label there. So, I mean, very low use rates. And, when you're combining low use rates with, the longer intervals, the longevity of disease control, you're definitely going out to sprayer less, and that's obviously going to save time and labor, like Jim was saying.